Welcome to this special episode of HiCash at InfoShare, and with me is Trishul Goel. I said that right?
Perfectly, yeah.
Oh, my pronunciation is fantastic. You're originally from India?
Yeah, I'm from India. I moved to Munich like a year back.
And you're here at InfoShare because you've just given a talk literally about half an hour ago, so the adrenaline's still pumping through your veins. PWAs on steroids. What does that exactly mean?
So interestingly, like, first of all, what is PWA? PWA is basically progressive web app. So right now, we say everything is mobile app. You want to have a company, you want to have a website, you want to have a mobile app. That means you have to have a line of developers for browser. You have a line of developers for mobile, for Android mobile, so for iOS mobile. Why not club everything in one? Just do one-time effort and deploy it everywhere. So that's all about PWA.
So, I mean, is this a new thing, or this is something that people don't?
It has been there for like more than 3 years. But the thing is, the growth of PWA has not been well propagated, what I feel. The reason being, not all the developers are taking it the way it should. And for example, nowadays, whenever you open a website, you see that not so happy, annoying notification like, hey, this website wants to send you a notification. Do you want? For sure, I don't want.
Yeah.
Right? Block. So that's what it is about. Like PWA has that is done just because of PWA. That is the part of PWA that helps to do that. But it has always constrained to that. So what my talk was and what I believe in, there's a lot more to do that. Just imagine, like with the browser, you open your mobile and you turn on the browser, and you can turn off and on a bulb which is not connected to your mobile with Bluetooth, that thing. So imagine that, like, or maybe you can just read something and your mobile will type for you.
Yeah.
That is the capabilities of modern browser we have right now.
So you were a bit of an evangelist. You're going around the world kind of telling this story to people. What was the reaction today like?
Shock. I mean, there were attendees which are not knowing that it is even possible, and it's shock for them and happiness for me, because if you know something and you're repeating something, it's not that fun.
Yeah.
But when you give something which someone don't know, that's the reason I travel like so much distance to come here, right?
Yeah, because you're traveling all the time. I looked at you like you literally like every month you're doing something somewhere.
Yeah, like I'm traveling at 5 o'clock tonight evening to go to Italy. Tomorrow I have a conference at Verona. I'll be speaking there.
Blimey. Okay, and then when do you actually have time to do your real job?
Oh, my real job is at Cliqz GmbH. So we build browsers there. So we are a fork of Firefox and we do amazing stuff. So how many times you watch YouTube and you really want to get that skip ad button ASAP, like just kill it.
Please. Is there an app? Yeah.
So what if I say you will never see it?
There's an extension for that?
There's a browser for that, there's extension for that.
Ooh.
You will never see it, and without compromising your data.
How cool is this guy?
Without compromising your data, you will the Cliqz browser never asks for your data. It collects lots of data, but anonymous. Like the data we have, when it reaches us, we don't know where it came from. That's the best part.
And this is like part of the open source philosophy?
It is open source.
Yeah.
The whole browser is open source.
Yeah.
The code is right there on the GitHub. Everyone can see what we are doing, and we love to do that.
So what's the name of that?
Cliqz. CLIQZ.
And if I go onto the Firefox extension, I can get that, and I can skip my ads. Oh, you're just changing my life, dude.
It is.
I'm loving it. Is there some sort of trend for open source?
Sorry?
Is there a trend for open source?
Here's the thing, like, I don't know, like it's a trend or not, but for sure it's helping the community. Like, here's the thing, you type something, you get something on internet, right? There is someone putting there without any profit. Why not be that guy who put something there?
Yeah.
So that's kind of some of me. And I'm very fortunate that my company supports that. Like, for example, I have a day job, but still I'm traveling throughout Europe.
Yeah.
But my company supports that. They never say like, hey, we have work, please don't go. No, they manage it well.
I'm assuming somehow you're bringing some, so your reputation's getting out there, and that's also helping the company.
Maybe, whatever the reason, but they're really helpful with that.
We're super proud of our developers in Poland. And I think
I'm also now.
Yeah, have you met some today?
Yeah, I got some. Like, one of the interesting thing is, I got really good response rate. For example, I told them some things, for example, Bluetooth thing. Like, you can connect the device with your Bluetooth. At least 25% of the developers know that. Generally, in other conferences, it's 10 to 15%. So I assume they are doing good.
Nice.
Nice,
What about?
Poland.
Have you learned any Polish along the way today?
Not on the way, but yeah, some of my Polish colleagues taught me something. So whenever you meet a person, say Dzień dobry.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, my Polish colleagues will be proud of it.
I am so happy that you did that. What about your general impressions of InfoShare in terms of like the vibe here? Obviously, you go to a lot of conferences.
It's very different from what conferences I have been. Like I generally go to tech conferences. It's more of JavaScript conferences. I'm a JavaScript fanboy, so I generally go to that conferences and talk about these things there because it makes more sense there. But here I'm surprisingly happy to see a good mix of people. I have marketing people, we have advertisement people, we have investors, everyone here. So it's really good to interact with them. Like in the morning I was sitting with someone from the marketing field on the breakfast, and he told me about marketing automation. I'm like, what, wait, marketing automation? Is that something exists? So it's really good to know that vertical of the word, you know.
Yeah, it's just like you're getting siloed a little bit into your thinking as well.
Exactly, yeah.
You do some work with young developers, and I wonder, what's your advice to someone who's thinking, could this be a career path for me?
One of the things, I will talk about JavaScript because I really believe in JavaScript. So the most common, I mentor a lot of people as a Firefox ambassador, and I'm a Mozilla representative, so I mentor a lot of newbies there. So one of the major mistakes which people do, they run for the fancy things. Like, hey, this is a new framework, I will learn that. That is a new framework, I will learn that. I mean, get a common ground, get your basics clear. Do read books. People don't read books anymore. Like, hey, I'll watch a blog. And no, do read book, because you know you will know your dirt when you read books. No one can move you. You know, like all the frameworks are based on something, and that thing is written in books. So do read books.
Okay, that's good advice. And what about, for example, something it's obvious, but monifying extensions, monifying, you know, like commercializing.
Monetization.
Monetization, yeah. You know, so many extensions kind of they're helpful, but
as an extension developer, this may not be the right advice because I'm truly an open source fan lover. So I get lots of donations. Unknown people send me donation, €5, €10. If I say like monthly, I get like just €200 just from donation from unknown people. I don't know them. They send donations on my add-ons, on extensions.
which isn't hurting.
Sorry?
That's not hurting. That €200 is helping you spend some time there.
Totally. I mean, that, and it's moreover like it keeps me motivating. I can buy coffee for me. But the thing is, if you talk about monetization, we have platforms which monetize. Like one of the things which we do is at Cliqz, we have something called as My Offers. So that's an extension which basically joins customers and the companies without collecting your data. The major problem is like the data. If any extension gives you an ad, it needs your data.
Yes.
So at Cliqz, we collect data but anonymously. As I said before, like when it comes to our servers, it's already anonymized. We never know who sent this data.
Yeah.
And that's the USP of Cliqz.
Yeah.
We collect data anonymously, make a human web, and accordingly, everything which, for example, you love sports, right? So we have some offers on sports shoes, let's say. So what we do, we send all the relative ads to everywhere. And it comes to your browser, and your browser decides which ads to show you. So that way, the data is within the browser. You're not going out of browser.
Ah, I see. Yeah, nice. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going straight onto Firefox because I am sold. Trishul, thank you very much for spending some time with us talking about that. Have you got any final message for anyone in Poland?
Dziękuję.
You legend. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Make sure you check out our other fascinating discussions with the InfoShare speakers that have been talking today and tomorrow at InfoShare. They are really, really interesting. And share this episode with anyone that you think might be interested on any platform that you know they watch it on. See you later.
Bye-bye.